Howdy folks, it's time for yet another workout video. This time it's Friday evening, roughly 9:30. Usually don't train this late, but sometimes things call for that. Now some of you asked me to do a certain kind of a overhead press video, or just kind of a military press, but overhead press is, I guess, what people usually call. And since it's one of the main exercises with me in my program, that is mine, using 531 by Jim Wendler. Say hello to him if you talk to him, he's a metalhead. Anyway, this is my overhead press day, which means doing some sets with the overhead press, obviously. And why I'm using sleeves is that I have had this continuing habit of getting either tennis elbow or golf elbow. If you don't know what that means, there's probably more academic term for those. It means basically that it kind of ruins my forearm in grip strength and all, and as such this is going to alleviate the pain, or kind of make that the pain is not so likely to come back. It helps really, and of course it helps to push, because using these elbow sleeves. But yeah, it's helping me to not get hurt. Okay, first kind of a workout set. As you can see, nothing too easy. I mean, yeah, I guess it looks easy and moves easily, but already being a first workout set makes me breathe, obviously, and feels like I have to really focus on that. Obviously, you should always focus on whatever you're lifting, but you know the difference when you're just warming up and kind of getting mentally ready. But anyway, not using belt, which I will be using with the next couple of sets as I'm getting heavier. This is really one of my weak points in any kind of moves. I have had the kind of a plateau here for quite some time, and I don't know whether it's about my shoulders or whether it's about my triceps or something else, but this is something that I haven't been able to progress as much as I've kind of hoped to, especially compared to other lifts, mainly deadlifts and squats, but even my bench. And this kind of sucks. I mean, I have my ups and downs with this one, and it feels like I've hit a kind of a permanent plateau here. I think it was like 2 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago now, when I did my best reps with this one. So like my 1 rep max is still only 80 kilos, which I know isn't much. Of course, everything is like relative to your own body weight and all that stuff and age. I'm not a young boy anymore. Started lifting weights way too late in a way. But anyway, yeah, I would kind of like to see going beyond that phase of 80 kilos. But I don't know. Let's see how today's sets go. 2 more heavy ones to go, and then I will do some accessory work. So more about that soon. So the second set was only 3 reps. This time it's 60 kilo, actually 60.9 or something. Actually, should have been more. I failed with that. Anyway, this is the second set. And the first one was 5 reps, then it's 3 reps, and the last is as many reps as possible. The last one will be 70.9. My program have been calculating these weights, and technically it should be 71. So I'm 100 grams short of that weight. So I'm taking a 4 minutes pause, and then it's the heaviest set time. Let's see how it goes, and let's cry out. Alrighty, it's the final set of overhead presses today. I have no idea absolutely how much I should have, how much I would would get, but let's see how it goes. Let's go until it's near failure. Yeah, didn't go too well today. I said near failure. Ended up in failing. I should have probably stopped at the 3. Well, as you can see, not at the top of my game here really. But that's how it goes sometimes, and now it's not even the optimal time for me to do this stuff, but can't really blame lack of sleep, lack of food, lack of whatever. I mean, people will find excuses, but of course I always say to myself, what if I had eaten more that day, carbs? What if I had slept better? What if I had one more cup of coffee? I don't know, man. Well, I'll let this one sink and I will blame more myself, and I hope to come back stronger later on. Alrighty, it's time to do some chin-ups with extra weight. Loading some 15 kilos here. I should be able to do a few nice reps with it. Not exactly sure how many. This is my second set. Didn't video the first one. I think it makes no sense for me to just video them all. So since I'm doing 3 sets, this is the middle one. I guess it counts. So some 8 reps, like the first one. I'm to do that one with the last one as well, with some 2 minutes pause between the sets. And today I will actually call it quits a little bit earlier. I'm not gonna do dips today. I think I will just do some bicep curls as finishers, and that's it. Gonna take it a bit easier today. Alrighty. Alright, I keep saying that a lot. It's last exercise of the evening. Given the time is already like 10 p.m. And before you mention anything, yes, I know my biceps are small. Yes, I realize I'm quite weak person and all that stuff. Now I get it. There are lots of people in the audience, maybe not lots, but a few, who keep posting something like, why do you do that? Or you're so weak, or why were you training with so low weights and all that stuff. I could say I don't have answers to that. I mean, I would, but I don't want to waste my time on that. First of all, some people are just trolling. Everybody who has been on the internet quite some while should know that. Secondly, I think people are just making me kind of a second guess, or try to make me second guess my decisions, which is, I guess, fine. I mean, basically, people should be questioned, like, why do you do that? But so often I've noticed that when you actually give a reply, give an answer to those people, and then you ask like, okay, since you know better, show me. They don't show you. They don't have any kind of proof. They're just a lot of talking, but lots of no-show. For example, there was this one, and clearly a troll account saying something like, hey, I am in this relationship, blah blah blah, me and my wife both are stronger than you. Which might be possible, by the way, no denying that. I know a couple, actually from this gym, KP gym, Kudrov gym, who are both stronger than me. I mean, they're world champions. The wife in the family is stronger than me. That's true. I mean, factually true. I've seen her lifts She's crazy, crazy strong. Then again, she's a world record holder, so can't really fight that. Doesn't matter if you're man or not. So I know there are people who are stronger than me. That's kind of a given. One of my gym buddies actually lifts about twice what I have done. Yes, that's about 500 kilos. So, you know, get to know strong people and you will definitely look up to them and see like, hey, I could go that way too. I will never be that strong. I don't have that. I mean, like I said, I started way too late. I was something like 33 when I started hitting the gym. So I kind of missed those early days when you just, you know, your body is building really fast, when you just, you know, train and eat and sleep. But I mean, I'm still quite okay in my opinion, given that I'm 45 now. And, you know, I could be in a lot worse shape. I could be a lot weaker and all that stuff. So I don't mind when people are like challenging me with those comments. It's totally fine. But like I said, if somebody's like, hey, why you do that? Or, hey, why aren't you, you know, lifting more? It's like, okay, hey, man, cool. Give me a sample of your lift. Link it to me. I raise my hat to you when you are stronger. Now, Instagram, YouTube, and of course those official sites for powerlifters, bodybuilders, all kind of people. Of course, they have a lot of stronger people, and it's really cool. They are more or less people I look up to, as much as many people look up to some musicians. Like, hey, you're learning your guitar or whatever. You're all looking up to people who can play better, faster, more technical, whatever than you, or maybe creating better songs. That's kind of given even our nature. And those who don't look up to anybody, I kind of feel sorry for them, because for those people, there's not gonna be a lot of progress. I mean, if you don't have that competition in you, if you don't have that challenge in you, if you just stay in the comfort zone all the time, I mean, where are you gonna go? If you just like, okay, I'm just happy eating potato chips here on my couch, you're not gonna lift even this much. And I know this isn't a lot. Since you're gonna ask, it's 40 kilos, I think. I think this bar is 7.5 kilos, so what I have loaded here is 32.5, so it should be 40. I'm not 100% sure, but that's how I remember it to be. Anyway, enough of my rants. Which kind of training or exercise, set of exercise you would like to see next? If you have any suggestions or hopes, just comment on the box below and I might even do it. Meanwhile, I'll go back to do a couple of sets of lifting and then shower and eat. Rauta out.